All right, we're back. The PBN Network series, video number 4. Now, in this video, we are going to cover how to find very high quality sites. So instead of having 2,000 sites, we're going to narrow that down even further to maybe a couple hundred, where you don't have to do as much manual research, because with what I'm about to show you, this is going to take those two. So we started with millions, right? We condensed it down to a couple thousand in the last video. Now we're going to condense it down even further to increase the chance of them being high quality sites even more. This is something that's very simple that not many people know about, okay? And this is a way for those of you who are worried about, I don't know if I had the money for a PBN network. This is how you get those $25 domains with very good links going to them. They may not have a ton of links going to them, but they're going to have enough good links to give you a good amount of power. Now, I have sites in my PBN network that may only have 10, 15 links, but those 10, 15 links are very high quality. Now, most of my sites do have more than that, but I do buy sites with what I'm about to show you because it can be very powerful. Just because a site doesn't have a ton of links doesn't mean it's not going to be powerful. It's still going to be strong. Now, if you buy a site with 10 good links compared to a site with 100 good links, the site with 100 good links is going to move the needle more. But this is going to take a shit on those people who are buying expired domains with 100 crappy links or 100 decent links. 10 good links is way better than any expired domain you're going to find, at least the way I'm going to show you. So let's go ahead and go here. Now, remember, same metrics as before, .com, .net, .org. We would do public and also pre-release. We'll start with public because they usually have more domains. Trust flow over 8, domain authority over 14, and you can play with these numbers. Typically, again, I'll go a little higher for this, but some of you, 15 is just fine. You can even go down more, like 12, 13, 14 would be fine. Anything below 12 I probably wouldn't do, but 12 and above should be okay. You can usually find some decent sites in there. But what we're going to do is put in one more filter. Right? It's a very simple concept that people just don't use for some reason. That's right here. Okay, .edu domains and .gov domains. Now, the reason behind this isn't necessarily because these links do a ton for you in themselves, although I think they might have a little more pull to them, being .gov or .edu links. But the concept here is that if a real government site or a real EDU site is linking to a website, it was a very high quality site. So if a very high quality site, like a government site or EDU, a very authoritative site, was linking to this website we're looking at, there's a higher chance that it has other high quality links going to it. Because if a government site is linking to it, well, that highly increases the chance of it being very respected. If a government site's not going to link to just any random site, they're only going to link to good resources. So you can use these to find really good sites for cheap. So let's go to government first. Usually I start with government. EDU is easier to manipulate. Government links are harder to manipulate. So I usually start with government. We're going to do anything over 0. So even if it has one government link, I don't care. Because if a government site is linking to that website, that means it was an authoritative website. Again, a government site is not going to link to any old crappy website. They're not going to link to an affiliate site or like some, new business or something. Like, they're going to link to authoritative sites. So now let's do our search. Remember last time we had about 1,900 referring domains with the same stats? Now we only have 108. Okay, so that took we went from 1 million to about 2,000. Now we're down to like 100. Now our batch is smaller, where we have a much higher chance of finding higher quality sites much quicker. All right, so let's go ahead and go here. But we still have to look at the back end because government links can be manipulated, right? It still can be manipulation there. We're looking for the sites that have real government links because likely it means there's other very good links behind it. So let's start with domain authority at the lowest. All right, so we have one right here, 16. Best electronic cigarette blog. I'm not trying to look at that. Anything about this is where you start looking at the domain as well, right? Electronic cigarette blog. It was probably like some type of affiliate site. I'm not looking for that. I'm looking for like real organizations, real businesses, real websites that weren't manipulated with SEO. So I'm going to skip that one. We got EADO 2023, Health News Media. All right, let's go check them out. 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 All right, let's go che Copy. And what I'm looking for when I search for this is a real government link in there. And it looks like government.india. This is a decent site. You got sidemass.org. You can also see there's a lot of high traffic links. There's a decent amount of high traffic links. This isn't a bad one. This is actually a decent PBN. And look, I'm going to show you another tip right now. One way to find how good the site is to go by domain traffic and organize by that. And how many links do they have from high traffic sites? This one's pretty good. This is a pretty good site here. And look, talking about Congress, news. So this is actually a decent site. Congress, treatment, education, and cancer, EADO Congress. So this is actually a pretty good one. I mean, if you're talking about for $25, this might be worth it. This is one that might meet my criteria. I would rather that government link not be from gov.in, rather be like .gov, but this is a pretty good site. This could meet the criteria for spending just $25. I mean, these links are decent, and look at the traffic on them, right? These traffic numbers are pretty good. So that one's not bad. We can find better, but that one's not bad. So let's go to this one right here. Hernando Building Division. All right, so it looks like what happened is they might have just read gov here, and there's no real gov site here. But looking at the traffic again, these traffic numbers are pretty good. I like that. We got Tesla Motors Club. OpenGov.com. I mean, I do like that site, but it's not a real government site. Criminal Defense Attorney Tampa. I don't love this one. There's nothing like super special in there. Let's go to the next one. Colby for Utah. I like this one already. Why? Because Colby for Utah, he was probably like someone running for like a political position. So a high chance that he has a real government style link maybe going to him. Which means, again, he could have had other high quality links. Ooh, check that out. Yahoo.com. Love that link. 32 million visitors going to Yahoo.com. KSL.com. Utah's primary election ballots. District primary race. Look at this. Morning Digest. Democrats no longer have to fear a primary. So these are all, so far, all these links are great. This is fantastic. This is a good site for a PBN. Look at the numbers. 92 domain authority. 33 million traffic, right? Yahoo.com, a recognized website, and it's talking about the topic at hand, right? Colby for Utah, obviously about politics, talking about the district primary race. This one right here, domain authority 82, traffic 640,000. KSL.com, which is a premium domain, KSL 3 letters. Then Utah's primary election ballots, talking about politics. Again, everything is matching up for this one. Right here, Democrats no longer have to fear primary, so matches our topic. DailyKOS.com, seems like a real type of site. 480,000 traffic going to the website. Perfect. That's what I'm looking for. Okay, let's scroll down a little more. Rumble.com, which is fine. It's just that's a video site there, but tons of traffic, high authority. Colby Jenkins running for Congress, which is exactly what we thought the website was about. Sworn in as Utah's newest member of Congress. Everything's matching up here. This is a perfect example of good links. We're not seeing all that other crap. We're seeing one topic across the board in the titles and the URLs of the links that are going to the website we're analyzing. It's all about politics, right? Talking about Congress, and he's sworn in as the member of Congress, and he's talking about Republicans and second district, Utah congressional district, voting. It all goes together to one topic. That is a big key to finding a good site. On top of that, we have high domain ratings, right, with high traffic. This is a good PBN site. 100%, this is a site I would buy. Okay, so ColbyForUtah.com. It's at $25. Likely, it will go somewhere around there. I definitely wouldn't go over 100. I can almost guarantee you. These are the type of sites that you want to search for. Okay, this was a really good find. Now, that's the type of stuff you want to bid on. Okay, and you can look obviously through the .edu as well, and there'll probably be more of them. So let's go do a search for that. Let's do over 0. Search. And look, there's a bunch more of those. There's 397 of those. And we haven't even looked at the pre-release ones yet. These are all just GoDaddy. So let's go ahead and check these out really quick. And we'll organize these. That's organized by domain rating, low to high. Because again, all the high ones, there's a lot of spam in there, and there's also a lot of just high price you're going to pay. So look, westmitchell.com. Let's go check it out. So again, even though did this one have a government link? Let's see. Oh, it had a .edu link. So look at that. It had a .edu. We weren't even searching for that. That's awesome. uvu.edu. That's a great. This is a really good site for a PBN that you're probably going to get very cheap. Let's see. Look and look, like Utah News Dispatch. Like this is a great site. Hopefully you guys see what I'm seeing. Like it's all one topic, all about the same main topic, politics. You know, just the websites, like a bunch of Utah websites and, you know, like Ballot Ready, which has to do with politics. It's all checking out. High traffic, good domain authority. This was a great site. I don't see any government link. Let's do a search. It didn't have a government link, but it worked out for us, right? Because we found it. So let's go do this other website really quick. Oh, check that out. Look, and again, this just proves my what I'm trying to say. Look, has the edu link, which is great. Like we like edu, especially if it's a real one like this. It seems like a really good edu link. But what does that do? It increases the chance of having other high quality sites. WebMD.com. Who doesn't want a link from WebMD.com? Yeah, it's a no follow, but still very high quality link. Okay, 92 domain rating, over 100 million visitors per month for WebMD. A well-known site. City Squares, again, well-known site. And there's not a ton of links for this one, right? There's not a ton of great links here, but it does have some really high-quality ones. It's got the edu, it's got the WebMD, City Squares. So this is one where I'd probably still get, like, if it was $25, but if it went over 25, I probably wouldn't pay much more. But that is how you sniper sites by using the gov and edu kind of filter there. Because, again, if they have gov and edu links, it increases the chance that it has other good links to it. Remember, these are just filters. You got to search further. You always have to do the research on the back end. You can't just come here and bid on these sites without looking deeper. You got to look deeper, okay? And you got to see what's behind the site. But the best one we found by far was that pop politics one, whatever, for Utah, whatever that was. That was a very good site. So that was a perfect example of the type of links you want to see when you're looking for your PBNs. You have one topic across all the links, you know, talking about voting and districts and congressmen and, you know, talking about Utah a bunch because he was running for somewhere in Utah. That's what I want to see. Okay, then you got, you know, good domain ratings and, of course, traffic going to the websites. So that was a perfect example there. But this is kind of my sniper method for how you can find really good sites cheaply. And look, there's other stuff in here you can use. Okay, so just to throw it out, like there's a way to find sites that are getting traffic. Well, if a site's getting traffic, guess what? It's likely liked by Google. If a site's liked by Google, well, that means we can use it for good purposes. So this isn't the only way you can find, not just edu and gov links. Think about traffic. Think about other things in here. There's other type of metrics you can use to kind of filter this where everyone's not looking for the same thing. But that's kind of my give to you guys for this video, is using these over here. And of course, you can do traffic as well. And that'll be an easy way to lower those or have higher kind of filters to have less sites to have to go through with higher chances of finding good sites. All right, so I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Look, again, if you're enjoying this series, please comment. Please let me know so I keep going. If I don't get enough comments, I'm going to stop, because this information has made me a lot of money, and I'm not going to waste my time making these videos if people aren't following it and implementing and learning from it. All right, so hope you guys enjoyed this. See you soon.